that is what I attempted to do.
Found a GT500. I did all alright. Had no need to fight tonight.
What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be talking about a few things. So one thing about the whole Cobra situation is I made a post on Instagram yesterday about how I got flagged, and today I want to go a little bit more into detail as to how exactly I got flagged on the Cobra. What happens when you run your AC in 100+ weather? Go. Yeah, it's the AC compressor right here making all that sound. But I mean, the AC works on an 03 Cobra. I mean, can't complain. One of the issues I had before was that coolant line right there busting, but I believe it's just the AC, so I'm pretty sure I'm good. All right, guys, so right now, like I said, we are going to start on the clutch, but right now we're getting a little photo shoot in with the boy Yogi. As you guys know, he has a 01 Cobra. Looks very similar to mine, has the same color scheme, but we figured, like I said, we're going to explain to you guys how exactly I got state ref without even driving my car, essentially. So, but yeah, so we're going to be doing that right now, taking some pictures, but I'm also going to be explaining to you guys what exactly happened. And so yeah, oh look, everyone's breaking their necks. All right, guys. Like I was explaining earlier, so I made an Instagram post yesterday, and a lot of people said, so how did you get state ref? We'll take a look over here. So we came to this secret location in Mexico. So pretty much what happened was 2 years ago when I got the car for the first time. Of course, you need to get your car smogged, and California is really big on that. So smogged the car legally, had the cats on, everything, car passed. So got the car smogged, it passed, and then after that, 2 years fast forward, you're supposed to smog in California every 2 years. So for most people, they'll smog their car, if you guys know what that means, and pay an extra fee. That is what I attempted to do, but instead what happened was the bar, which is the Bureau of something of California, Emissions of California, essentially said that my ECU was tuned at the time, and that because of that, they caught onto it, and the car essentially got flagged/ref, and I never got pulled over. This happened to every single Cobra before, pre-existing to this happening. And to sum it up, 2 years ago, got the car smogged, ECU was tuned, which I didn't want to take off the pulley or nothing, so I didn't tune it to normal. Kind of sucks, my mistake, didn't know. I just got the car, I was brand new to the game, and yeah, that's what happened. So now I'm paying the price 2 years later because of that. So it is what it is, but there's a little summary for you guys.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep on straight back.
Keep going.
Right there, stop.
So we're just getting some pictures of my 03 Terminator Cobra right here. It's getting back on its feet, so getting some pictures for it as well. Won't hurt. Yogi's behind the camera on this one.
No, he won't. He won't. He won't. He's not gonna jump in. He's not. Make it. No. He's not. He's not. He's not. No. Make it. No.
Oh no!
Make it. Come here. I want to beat you up if you don't go up.
It's a hard pill to swallow, yeah.
So if you guys don't know, the 01 Cobra is the non-boosted version. The Terminator is. It's a big difference, so yeah, just want to note that. Be like, it's a thing. Ready? Ready? It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Ready.
Oh,
Dang! Dang! Dang!
why is it moving? It should not move.
No. Damn! Look at it. They're on a bike cruise for a show. Hey, follow me! Follow me! We just found a GT500 track pack of 2020. Oh, we gotta catch up too. That's a track pack too. That's not no normal normal GT500. That thing's a $100,000 car right there. You didn't see it? Yeah? There's no fucking way we're gonna catch up to that. We are starting the 5.0's clutch. She's up in the air. We're getting her done. We have the center force clutch waiting over there. We're gonna get some little pieces. I don't know if I want to show everything because it does get boring, but you guys can watch a video probably up there. Which it'd be there. Yeah, it'd be up. Is that the top right corner, right?
Yes. Come on, man. You have a YouTube channel.
So right there, you guys can go. I just found a normal video on how to take off your clutch, but we're gonna be installing the center force, and this is mainly gonna be about how the clutch feels. So we'll get back to you guys in a little bit. We'll show processes and tips throughout, but yeah, we're gonna take off the exhaust and get going. All right, guys, so we got the exhaust off of the car. Looks very clean, not too bad, but you do have to take off the cat back in order. It'll give you more room to take off the drive shaft, so I highly recommend that. So right now we're just taking off the drive shaft. Some simple stuff. Go. Damn, that thing's sick. What's up, guys? So today we are actually in my 2003 Terminator Cobra, and we just spotted this. I want to say it's a Monte Carlo. I don't know what car this is. I'm not completely sure. Looks clean though. I dig it. But anyways, oh, SRT. Is this a Hellcat? Yeah, it's a wide body Hellcat right here. Sheesh. We're just running the cars left and right today. I like the wide body. The fenders, you believe it or not, the fenders do make a difference. It makes it look very much more of an aggressive car. I love this white on black scheme. The wheels look really good. I like those stock wheels. They look very clean. Today we're headed to Abraham's house. Like I said, we probably ended on the last clip, which was taking apart part of the 5.0 for the new clutch. Dang, that thing looks so good. I gotta give it to the Chargers and Challengers. They have a good body style, like straight up, they just look super good. But we're headed to Abraham's today because, well, based on the previous clips, you guys would have saw that we, you know, have to get the stupid flag / ref out the way. So one of the things I got to do is put the bigger pulley on the car because it does have a smaller pulley, and rev it. Yes, sir. One of the things I have to do is get the other pulley on. So instead, we tried taking off the pulley with some other objects. We tried getting the pulley off with the pulley puller, but we didn't have long enough bolts and we didn't want to mess up the snout on the supercharger. So Abraham on his Machinator swap has a stock pulley on his setup, and so what we're going to do is instead of swapping the pulley, we're just going to instead swap the whole blower. It's not crazy hard because it's a direct swap, so it's not really a big deal, but that's what we're going to be doing today. And then hopefully when we're finished with this, we're going to go head back home and start working on the 5.0, where we'll hopefully be able to finish the clutch. I got most of the stuff off, so with that, I think we should be good. But yeah, Cobra, clutch is almost broken in. We're almost at about 400 miles. I'm gonna do 500 just to be extra safe. Maybe a little bit more. I want this clutch to last because, as you guys know, I've had not the best luck with clutches. So I want to give a big shout out to Center Force for helping me out on this build. I really appreciate them. A shout out to Will Beatty. If you guys aren't already following Center Force, go give them a follow on Instagram. And you guys can use code AlexSVT2020 for 20% off your clutches. So if you guys are interested in a clutch, and I highly recommend their clutches. If you are looking for a twin disc setup, it's really a great clutch. Feels like stock. You really pay for what you get. I would say it's just like the Mantic, has same characteristics, but it's actually a little bit cheaper than the Mantic. So I'd highly recommend getting that. So we just dropped off the Rent-A-Tool. I had compression tested the 5.0 because I had some suspicion that something went down, and I don't know, but we're good. We got .4 fluid, which is what we'll need for the 5.0 when we bleed the system. If we lose any, you don't want the reservoir to lose any fluid or get low, because then it can cause air to go into the line. So make sure it always stays topped off when we bleed the system and whatnot. So we are good to go. We got a nice Impreza next to us. That's pretty sick. Always liked the Boba Juice jealous right now. But I've always liked JDM cars. But for me at the moment, the muscle was cool. It seemed like it was pretty easy to make power with no problems. Like, the Coyote's very reliable car and no problems so far. So far so good. Same with the Cobra mechanically. I don't want to jinx it, but mechanically the Cobra has been fine. It's just been the stupid clutch, that's it. But everything else has been perfectly fine. Common issue, intercooler pump goes out and the alternator on these cars, common issue. So in regards to that, seems like we're pretty good, but you know, who knows? It's bound to happen at any time. We're at 50,000 miles, 50 and a half thousand miles, so can happen whenever. But mechanically, this motor is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty much a forged rotating assembly, manly rods, pistons. I think the only thing that wasn't forged was, I'm not even sure. I gotta